Hello and welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm. So, it's time now that we start looking at what fields we own and what crops we're going to do to get ready into them and go from there. I was talking to the farmer next door that's holding on to our livestock, and he agreed to hold on to them for a few more days until we can get some crops started and get some feed and all that ready for them. So that's great. That's a great help. Now, I was roaming around the house and I ended up coming across a map to the farm. So just let me show it here to you. So it just gives you an idea on what fields we do own. And it looks like we have 3 grass fields. Field 91, 86, and 88. So they'll come in handy. And we have field 52, 53, 27, and 41, which are arable fields. Oh, and actually 77 as well, and 85 we own, and that's another grass field. So there's not much we can do with the grass fields right yet. We're going to have to let them grow. So I guess we're going to have to put a wheat crop in. We're going to need some wheat for the cows. And I'm probably going to put the wheat in field 52, so we can probably get at that today. And what else? We have sheep, and for the sheep we're going to need some barley. Just let me get into the menu and have a look at what we're going to need. So for the sheep we're going to need, no, we don't need barley. We need hay grass or hay pellets. So we'll get that when we start getting grass growing, and we'll mow it up and we'll create some grass and hay. And for the cows we're going to need grass, hay or silage, and then eventually, it won't be right away because we're going to have to wait to get some straw, and then we'll start making some power food for the cows. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll put in a couple of crops here now. So I'm going to start off at 52, and we'll get that in and see how long that takes us to see if we'll do anything else today. And hopefully over the next couple of episodes now we'll have all the arable crops planted anyway. I'm not going to plow them this season. I know you get a bonus if you plow them, but I'm not going to plow them this season. Probably look at that doing it next season. I just want to get these crops in and get started. Now, we got quite a few tractors here to choose from. So, I'm probably going to go take the Fendt 1050, I believe. Yes, it is. Now, let's go attach to the seeder. Now, the seeder that we currently have, I was looking at it, it don't do the fertilizer, I don't believe. So once we get the crop in, we're going to have to do the fertilizer. Now, let's see if I can find field 52. Actually, the best thing for me to do is let me back in and get some seed. No good going out into the field without any seed. Watch out, chickens. It's a nice looking tractor. Alright, now we can head to the field. Right. I'm just going to pop out for a second and just see if we need to cultivate this field. That looks pretty good. We'll put the seed down anyway, give it a go. Just gonna have to step out and have a look at this. I don't think it's planting at all. There was sunflowers in this field, but it's harvested. Seems like there's something wrong with the cedar, so I'm probably going to have to get it looked at. Probably even get rid of this one. It looks a bit old. Maybe purchase a new one. Seems like the gears on it are not working. So I guess we'll head over to the shop. I wasn't expecting to do this today, but I guess it all comes with being a farmer. Equipment does break down, and I'll bring it over and see if they can fix it. And if they can't fix it, maybe they'd be willing to buy it off me for a cheaper price than what it's valued at, and I'll have to pick up a new one. So I do know where the store is here. I looked it up on the map, so I remember coming in town this way. You just turn here to the left, and that'll bring you to the gas station, and I believe you turn up here, and there should be a diner and the store straight ahead. Alright, I'm just going to go in and get them to have a look at it, and when I'm done, I'll be back and I'll let you know what happened. So they had a good look at the sower that I had, and they basically said that it's inoperative. They could use it for parts to fix other sowers that they had, so they gave me a fairly good price for it, and they gave me a good price on a new sower, and here it is here. It's a Horsch Pronto 9 DC, and it's brand new, so we should have no problem with this one. And the nice thing about this one is it does seed and fertilizer. So when we plant our seed, our first layer of fertilizer will be dropped down with it as well, so that'll help speed things up. Now the seed that was in the previous planter, we weren't able to retrieve it, so they did give me a few dollars for that as well. But as you can tell, our money is next to nothing now. This one was quite expensive, but we do need to have a seeder in order to farm. So I was looking at leasing it, but really it's something that we're going to need for a long time, so it would cost more in the long run to lease it than just to purchase it. So I decided to purchase it. And the owner of the shop, I was talking to him, and he said, you know, the bank here is really reliant on, like if I need to get a loan or whatnot, I have the farm so I can use that as collateral. So if I ever get in a situation that I need a bit of cash right away, I can always go apply for a loan. Well, try to get this wheat crop down. You can slowly see the grass is slowly starting to grow, so probably in a few days I'll be able to get the mower out. Won't be a great big yield, but at least I'll have some feed for the animals just to start. They won't be at their high productivity level because I won't have everything, but they will produce milk, the cows will, and the sheep will produce wool, so that's income for us. I basically made an agreement with the farmer next door, so as long as he's looking after the animals, he can have the wool and the milk that's being produced. I mean, I believe it's only fair, so it's very nice of him to actually look after the livestock. And apparently he was really good friends with my great uncle, so he said he did it more as a favor for him. But like I told him, I appreciate what he's doing as well, and I mean, that's the least I can do. He didn't want to take no money off of me or anything, but I told him he can keep that. Keep the milk and the wool. And I think he appreciated it. Very tight space in there. I'm certainly not used to the power these tractors have. But I guess over time I'll get used to them. Now I'm in the yard, so I don't need the beacons on anymore, so I can turn them off. And also, if anyone out there is listening to my vlog and got any advice for me, I'm glad to take it. Alright, hopefully this is going to work now. So it's set to wheat. Our fertilizer's ready. Let's unfold it and see if it'll start planting. Let's just have a look to make sure. Oh yeah, there's the soil is darker, so it's getting its first coat of fertilizer, so it's definitely working. Alright, so I'm going to get on with this and get this field planted, and once I have it planted, I'll get right back to you. Field done. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning, so we'll probably have time to seed another field, but I'm probably going to do that later on today. I just want to go talk to a couple of the local farmers to see what are the best crops for this area. I also got the internet company coming in later on this afternoon to install my internet. So I'm probably going to have to go online, and I'm thinking about getting a book, Farming for Dummies, because I'm not a farmer and I want to try to do the best job I can for my uncle. He left the farm to me to look after, and it was his pride and joy, so I don't want to go bankrupt. And looking at it right now, he left me a bit of money. I had over $100,000 and I got 8,900 pounds left. You'll have to excuse me. I come from North America, so I'm used to saying dollars, so this is a new country for me. But I'll get it correct. Pounds, euros. I think I forgot a little bit right here, yes. All right. I can now say I have my very first field planted. Now I can only hope and pray that it's going to grow. I'm just going to get out and have a look at some of the equipment that my uncle owned. This is a very powerful tractor. This is probably one of the biggest ones that he owned. That's a nice combine harvester. He certainly liked his Fendt tractors. So we have a Vario 926. What's out around this way? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is where the sheep go. Yeah, this is for the sheep, and that's for their water, and I believe their feed goes in up in this building. Right here, that's their feed troughs. Now let's go see what else we got. I know that's the cow area over there. I definitely don't know what that is, so I'm going to have to ask the farmer next door what that's used for. Again, that's the cow area. That's the meadow for the cows. I've looked at these earlier. We got a big pit here, another one here, and another one here. I don't know what they're used for, but I'm certainly going to find out. It seems like there's a lot of storage here for different things. Wow. I really do need to get a book to learn what all this farm equipment does. And what's this? That's a piece of gold. Wow. I didn't know my uncle was a gold farmer. Oh, anything in these buildings, I wonder? No, nothing in there. An old bucket of some sort. Wow. It is a bit colder than what I'm used to, so as you can tell, I got the fire going. Oh my God, I remember this tractor. This is the first tractor my uncle took me for a ride on. That's an old tractor. It probably don't work. But I can get in it and see if it starts. Wow, it still goes. I actually remember that tractor. A Farmer 108S. Probably not as powerful as the tractors today, but it is a nice looking tractor. This one here is a favorite 615. What do we have here? Here we have a Vario 313. And this one is a Vario 820. How many tractors did he own? I'll never use them all. It seems like he got one of every series. This is a 724. So that means we have a 300, a 600, a 700, an 800, a 900, and an 1000 series. There's a 939. So I guess really the only one I didn't see was the 400 and 500, I believe. A couple of more doors here. Let's see what's behind them. Looks like a gas or diesel storage place for the tractors. There's the workshop. And it looks like in here this is all fertilizer. And what is in here? Pesticide. Liquid fertilizer. Now, there is a place up there, so looking at that going across, you're probably getting up here. Here's the silo storage. We got another loader arm there for a tractor. This looks like a storage place for straw or hay or bales. Oh my God, another piece of gold. Wonder if I can bring them to the bank and get money for them. Wow, look at this machine. A JCB 325. Wow. I don't even know where to start. But I guess like any new farmer, you start from scratch and you learn the ropes, talk to the elders. I'm sure they'll help you out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a run next door to the farm and just have a chat with him and see if he can give me some advice. And next time I come back on my vlog, we'll get ready to plant another field. But like I said, before I do that, I really want to see what are the best crops around here, what sells the best, what are the people here looking for to sell. I mean, there's no sense of planting a crop and we can't sell it, so I'm just going to see if he can give me some advice. I know I need to plant certain crops to maintain our livestock, and he told me the first thing I should plant is some wheat, get that in the ground, because the cows are going to require a lot of it. And he also said that once we're ready to harvest that wheat, we'll drop the straw, and then we can bale that up, and then the cows will also use the straw for bedding, and it also gets mixed in with hay and silage. Now, I don't have a clue what silage is yet, but I'll figure it out. So, it was, I must say, a great experience to get in the tractor for the first time and do a bit of work around the farm. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll come back for the next one. So have a great day, and we'll see you later on today when I'm ready to plant the next crop. Thanks again.